Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, everyone. How are you? I am fine too. You have already submitted your first assignment, and you are going to next assignment. Then now I will discuss about your next assignment on a day in Jishan's life. You have seen Unit 6, Lesson 1. You have topic a day in Jishan's life. If you want to make a good result, at first you have to make a daily routine. Without a daily routine, you never make a good result. Then first you have to make a daily routine. Now you see here Jishan's daily life and how he makes it. Then if you see here Jishan's 6:30 a.m. he wakes up, and next he 7 a.m. he take breakfast, and after that he 8:30 a.m. and 3 p.m. he stays school. Now you know this is coronavirus and pandemic here, so you have to stay home and study a lot. As you are staying at home, then you have a lot of time, so you can solve your lessons and unit clearly, and you have many times for studying. So if you don't come to school, then now you stay home and study regularly, and you finish your routine regularly. And after that 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. then you take a snack and a free time. Then if you feel hungry, then you will take a little snacks. And if you feel then for playing, then now you have to go to field. So this is the time of so dangerous. Then you know, so you have to stay in home and you relax free time, and you watch TV with your parents, and you drawing something, you draw a picture, you draw like flowers and others. Then you have to stay in your home, and you feel and you spend your time free time in your room. Then after that 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. then you study with maths or science, or if you want to choose any subject, then which subject do you like this, then you take maths or science. Here Jishan's do maths or science. Then if you choose another subject, then you will take another subject, then like maths, science or social science or religion, like that others, then you take it. Then after taking then 6:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. then you study with English. If you choose this English or social science, then you now see Jishan's choose this English or social science. If you want to choose then another subject, then you take English or social science. If you like this social science, then you take social science. And if you choose this English, and then now you take English. And if you like to study maths, then you will take also math here. Then if you choose any subject, then you study any subject here. Then 7:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. then now you have to do homework. You know this is the homework now. There as you are staying in home, then you have homework as an assignment. Then you finish it, and on assignment then you have to do as a homework. So now 8:30 p.m. and take your supper, because this is the night with your parents. You take supper, and early to bed, early to rise, and makes a man healthy and wise. You know this is the proverbs. So you take your supper with your parents or on you also. Then 9 p.m. you take 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. you take TV, you watch TV, because this is the relaxed time you now free, and you should take relax and free. Then you spend the time on watching TV. And 10:30 p.m. Then now you should go to bed, because you should not go to a late night for sleeping. So you should go to bed early. So if you want to morning hours, then you should go to early bed. So this is the Tishan's life daily routine. Then if you want to change this, then you don't like this routine, then you have to change this routine. Then you take, you go, you wake up 6 wake up, and you now 6 then 6:30, then you take a 6:30 a.m. breakfast, that's a little, and 7:30 you take this 7:30 a.m. to 30 a.m. then you school. The now is this is the school stop here close, so you stay home and study a lot. Then if you want to change this is the 4:30, then you take this is 4:30 a.m. and 5:30 a.m. snack and free time, like the same. Then if you want to free and spend many time with the drawing and playing in a room. Then 6 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and studying with maths and science. You take this is religions, then religion and other subject you take. And 6:15 and 7:15 you take a study with English and your social science, and you take another subject also, science or maths. Yes, if you want, like this. Then 7:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. homework, and so as you have not any homework, then you have to draw this is the assignment. You finish now at present, and after assignment while you open your school, then now you take it homework. And 8:30 p.m. and you take a supper, and if you want to, this is later than 9, then you take the supper. Then after that 9 to 10 p.m. then TV, watching TV with your parents, and you relax and spend your free time. And at 10:30 p.m. and go to bed. Then another topics. Now you see, you see this page number 57. Here, traveling by train. Look at this unit 6, lesson 4 and 5. Then you find 57 and 58 and 59. This is traveling by train 1 and traveling by train 2. Here you see, look at this. Now Jishan's Jolie and their parents, Mr. and Mrs. Arif Khan, got into a first class compartment at Komlapur railway station. It was the Devangans bound Tista Express. The train left at 8 o'clock. Jishan saw that the departure time on the big timetable at the station was 7:30. However, the train was running quite fast. The children sat by the window beside their parents. The compartment was half empty. Yesterday, Julie downloaded a beautiful poem on a train journey by Robert Louis Stevenson. She took a print out of the poem. Now, while looking out of the windows, she found similarities between the poem and real scenery. She took out the poem and began to read. Now look at these questions. Then you find those questions here. Where are all the seats in the compartment taken? And where did Jishan sit? And where was the train going? And did the train leave Komlapur station late or on time? Where did Julie get the poem from? And what was Julie doing from her seat? Now students, dear students, here traveling by train 1 and taken and where was the train going. If you go to edit train journey, then you write on train journey on topic 6 or 7 lines or 10 lines. Then you write this is traveling by train composition like 6 or 7 sentences. Then now you have to study at first. Then unit 6 here, and lesson 4 traveling by train 1. Here you have some questions that have you ever traveled by train, and if you have when, where, who, with and why did you go, then you write these questions. Then you have if you have when, where, who, with, and why did you go. So journey by train, on a journey by train, that's if you have a journey by train, then at first you start when and what is the destination, then where, and who with you, parents or uncles or brothers or parents, father and mother, and we, and why did you go. I think you go there, you have to enjoy a new place and new scenery, and you have gathered much knowledge for this. So you write train journey, a journey by train. Journey by train. This is the topics. You look at on topics a journey by train. On these topics you have to write. You have to write on these topics a journey by 10 or 6 or 10. 6 or 7 lines, and where and when and why did you journey there. So if you study lesson 4 and lesson 5, then you can understand as you take a suggestion on Jishan's life, Jishan's journey here, then you take some topics. If you study traveling by one, then have you ever traveled by train, and you take also some questions and answers then as a journey by train like Jishan's journey. So I think you can understand what your topics here. What's your topics here? Then you journey by train, then you write 6 or 7 lines. Then if you want more than lines, you can add these lines, and you have to write clearly and nicely. Then your assignment will be very nice and good. I think everybody hope are well by the grace of Almighty Allah, and pray us and stay home and study more and more. Thank you all.